This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. and by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
And there's our national anthem from the TMP Marion Prep Band. And welcome back inside Al Billinger Fieldhouse. Along with color analyst Dave Barber, I'm Jeremy McGuire. And boy, Dave, we should have ourselves a good matchup tonight. TMP and Victoria. Victoria beat TMP a year ago, 58-56. this year I would expect TMP probably not to take the Knights for granted.
Yeah, they better not, because these kids know how to play. They know, more importantly, they know how to compete. I mean, they are going to come at you. They're not going to be scared. If you're taller than they are, they're going to run right at you and try to take it to you. So you better be mentally prepared to play a physical basketball game.
And when we talk physical, we're not talking just for the first quarter. It's going to be quarter one all the way through four. Everybody that comes off the bench for Victoria. And TMP can play that type of basketball too if they come ready to do it.
Absolutely, and for them, it's just kind of like the girls. We talk about it starting at the defensive end of the floor. These Monarchs can really get after you defensively, and they're going to need a lot of that tonight.
TMP will look at the starters for them as well as Victoria. For the Knights, they'll go with Brady Dinkle, the 5'9 senior, Eric McAlone, the 6' senior, Cooper Fonensteel, the 6'1 sophomore, Taylor Corley, the 6'1 senior, Brandon Brungart, the 6'2 senior. For TMP, Peyton Hoffman, the 6'3 senior, Chase Romey, the 6'2 senior, TJ Flax, the 5'11 senior, Jared Vistum, the 6'7 senior, and Ryan Reuter, the 6' senior. So again, for Victoria, it's Dinkle, McAlone, Fonensteel, Corley, and Brungart. For TMP, it's Hoffman, Romey, Flax, Vistum, and Reuter. One thing that we see in this ball game, Dave, differently than what we saw in the girls' ball game, Victoria, 4 seniors and 1 sophomore starting. TMP with 5 seniors starting. So 9 out of the 10 starters in tonight's ball game are seniors.
Yeah, a lot of experience and a lot of upperclassmen. That's what you want, and it should be a great matchup.
TMP will be in their home white uniforms with the navy blue numerals trimmed in silver. Victoria will be in their road maroon uniforms with the gold numerals trimmed in white. Our uniform update brought to you by Phase 2's Team Gear and Screen Printing, just east of Vine Street on 22nd. Just across from the new Ellis County Emergency Management Building. That's a nice looking building here in Hayes. So we are set and ready to go. TMP, the Monarchs have won 2 in a row, wins over Colby and Hill City. One thing they did against Hill City, Dave, is their defensive intensity was outstanding.
Yeah, and offensively, I look for him to see go inside Vitz. He's going to be a matchup problem inside. Also have Reuter run the point some and maybe post Hoffman on the other side as well.
Brungart will tip for Victoria. He will go up against Jared Vistum. The Monarchs win the tip. Peyton Hoffman into the front court. Plays it on the baseline to TJ Flax. Flashes in. Now Reuter will look inside. Plays it across to Hoffman. Good defensive start for Victoria as they have thwarted what TMP likes to do early. Hoffman looks back between the circles. Monarchs will set their offense. Now to Reuter. Looking down low for Chase Romey. Flax free throw line jumper. It is no good. Rebound, a battle inside, and a foul is going to be called on Jared Vistum.
It looked like Vitz kind of split 2 defenders there trying to block him out, but the over the back call.
7:30 to play first quarter. No score. Victoria with their first possession. Dinkle will be the point guard for Victoria. He is lightning fast. Just ask the Attica Oregonia players who tried to tackle him when he went, 55 yards for a game-winning touchdown in the state football championship game this year. McAlone lost it for a second, plays it off to Dinkle, who goes in on the baseline to Corley. Now out to McAlone, and his 3 is on the way and good. Eric McAlone hits the 3, and a 3-0 start for the Knights.
Well, you talked about the quickness. It's all 5 of them, and they had great ball movement, swinging the ball to get the open outside look.
Peyton Hoffman guarded by Dinkle, and Dave, I think you talked about it. TMP could have some opportunities there. There's a 3-pointer by Vistum, no good. Rebounded by Brungart. Victoria will push it up the floor. Corley on the left side. Now looking for some help. A skip pass to McAlone, who just hit a 3. Now he takes the short jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hoffman as he flew in to get that board off the miss. Now a skip pass to Ryan Reuter. Looking down low, top side to Hoffman. Peyton goes on the baseline. Tough leaner off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up and scores. Peyton Hoffman with 2. I think he is at his best when he's driving to the bucket.
Yeah, just determination to follow his own shot there and put it back.
And Dinkle's fouled as he drove to the rim on the other end before the shot. TJ Flax will be the guilty party. First on TJ, second on TMP. 6:09 to go first quarter, 3-2 lead for Victoria. The inbounds pass is stolen by the Monarchs. Romy plays it up the floor to Reuter. Ryan goes in, lays it up and in. The Monarchs are up by 1. 4-3 TMP. They ran the floor well after stealing the inbounds pass, and Corley nearly lost another one. Dinkle plays it on the outside. Fonensteel throws it inside, and it's tipped out of bounds by Flax. It will stay with Victoria.
Great job by Flax, seeing that from the weak side coming across. Anticipated the pass, jumped up there and knocked it away.
McAlonen throws it in. Fonensteel plays it to Dinkle. Guarded by Romy, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Chase. And boy, TMP is going to have to find a way to stay in front of Brady Dinkle, because if you don't move your feet quickly with him, he will
he's by you in a blink.
Damage.
Yeah, he's by you in a blink.
There's one way that I could guard Brady Dinkle: if both of his ankles were broken and he couldn't move.
I thought you were going to say sitting on the bench, if he was sitting on the bench.
Well, that too. That would probably be a better option. He is so fast. In the lane, that ball's tipped away, stolen by TMP. Vidstum with the loose ball after Reuter got his quick hands in there, and down the other end of the floor. It will stay with TMP as Dinkle tipped it away from behind Vidstum. 5:22 to play, first quarter. TMP on top 4-3. There's inbound to Vitz. Catch off the glass, can't hit it, and he's just going to get whistled for his second foul, going over the back of McAlonen. So Jared Vidstum will likely have to sit early here for TMP as he picks up his second foul. And that will bring Hayden Lowe into the lineup for TMP, which greatly reduces the size on the floor for TMP. Joe Hurdle having a discussion with the official over here on the near side, which you better be a little careful with, because tends to have a, what do you call it?
Quick whistle?
Quick whistle and a quick temper. And a turnover by Victoria, and a timeout called by the Knights. We'll take it with you. 5:06 to play. First quarter, TMP by 1. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
5:06 to play first quarter. TMP with the basketball and a 1-point lead here at Al Billinger Fieldhouse, taking on the Victoria Knights. Pretty good crowd here on Tuesday night. In the corner, Flax plays it underneath to Hoffman. He's double teamed. TJ gets it, goes back to Peyton. Nearly has it stolen away, and it is stolen. First turnover on TMP. Corley into the front court for Victoria. The Knights down by a point. Dinkle plays it to McAlonen. Jumper on the way, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Reuter for TMP. Ryan clears the traffic, plays it up the floor on the right side to Peyton Hoffman. Right to left are the Monarchs. Flax, free throw line jumper for TJ off the back rim, no good. Hoffman clears the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Victoria. First one on the Knights. TMP has already been whistled for 4 in this early going. And we'll see who official W. Blaker calls it on. That is going to go on Brady Dinkle, his first team foul. Creighton Wren's coming in for the Monarchs. He'll replace Chase Romy. Jared Vitztamari sitting with 2 early fouls for the Monarchs, so somebody else is going to have to come up with a scoring for TMP. Flax off a screen, dumps it into Hoffman. Peyton turns, tough look, no, but a foul on Victoria. So Peyton Hoffman turns to his right, goes off the glass, can't score, and Brady Dinkle has picked up his second foul. And Hoffman has struggled from the free throw line this year, only 33%. He'll shoot 2. No time like the present to change that. Free throw for Peyton's on the way, and good. 3 out of the 5 Monarch points via the senior point guard Peyton Hoffman. Bryant Carlene in for Victoria, replacing Dinkle, who will sit with a couple of fouls. 5-3 Monarchs. Second free throw for Hoffman right through there. 6-3 TMP. They have their largest lead at 3. It's a 6-0 run by the Monarchs. Victoria's lone points coming on a three-pointer by McAlone, and then a travel on Corley on the outside. TMP will get it back. Here come the Monarchs. Hoffman plays it underneath the low. Layup is good. Boy, Hayden really came on against Hill City, Dave. Played some good minutes, and we'll have some time here in this first half. Fonensteel plays it to Corley on the right side, drives in on the baseline. Now Brungart drives in, had it stripped away, he lost it. Here comes the Monarchs on the run. Reuter, wraparound pass to Low. It's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with TMP. Fourth turnover on Victoria.
Tough angle on that pass. Might have been just as well served to take that one right to the rim.
Yep, force them to make a play on you. Inbound, Renz catches, shoots off the glass and in, and a foul on Victoria. Brayton Renz, instant offense off the bench for TMP. He has his first 2. It's 10-3 Monarchs, and that foul goes on Cooper Fonensteel, his first personal. 8-point lead now, or 7-point lead for TMP. Renz 0 for 1 from the line. Make that 0 for 2. 10-3 Monarchs. 10-0 run after Victoria opened with the McAlone 3. McAlone in the lane to Corley. Wraparound pass, that's kicked out of bounds. It will stay with Victoria. And Romy back now for the Monarchs will give TJ Flax a rest. Right now it's Hoffman, Romy, Renz, Lowe, and Reuter for TMP. Corley skips it out. A three-pointer by Fonensteel. No good. Rebounded by Hoffman. Peyton went up strong. Pushes quickly right to left. Now Reuter will go inside. Layup is good by Ryan Reuter. He has 4. The Monarchs lead by 9, 12-3.
That time they just let him go to the baseline.
And then TMP gets a steal on the other end. Reuter has it. Up the floor to Hoffman. Skip past to Reuter. Thought about the three-pointer baseline. Now Low on the left elbow. Top side to Hoffman. Peyton thought about the 3, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Chase Romy. Well, you can't extend those arms out to set that screen. A good call by the official.
Yeah, he was in good position, but like you said, just got to keep those arms in.
It's the second turnover on TMP, also the second foul on Romy. Colin Kistner, the sophomore, in for Victoria. To McAlone and baseline. Carleen got it to go. His first 2 of the ball game. And that ends a 12-0 TMP run. 12-5 is the score, and Peyton Hoffman said, let's take a breather, fellas, and he walks it up the floor right in the middle. Renz looking down low, looking down low to Low. Better watch out on that one. That's a tough one. Now Renz traveled with the basketball, shuffled those feet right at the free throw line. Turnover back over to Victoria. Flax will check back for TMP, replacing Romy.
Nice to see him when they catch that on the curl just inside the free throw line, pull up and make that little jump shot.
15-footer.
Yep.
Nobody's in your face, take it. You don't really even need to go any further. Baseline McAlone picks up his dribble, now dumps it inside, stolen by Renz. It's a turnover on Victoria. TMP will push it. Numbers really aren't there, and the Monarchs got lucky they didn't turn it over. Reuter, topside 3 ball on the way. Good. Ryan Reuter is on fire here in the first quarter. He has 7. He averages 4.3 a ball game. It's 15-5 TMP. Corley plays it off to McAlone on the baseline between the legs to Brungart. Looking for some help. McAlone on the far right wing again. Now on the baseline, Corley drives in. Shot partially blocked. Loose ball out of bounds off of Victoria. It is TMP basketball on the missed shot, and the Monarchs will have it back as Fonensteel will check back for Victoria, replacing Corley. Boy, to think TMP's doing this damage with Jared Vidstum sitting scoreless with 2 fouls, and Luke Reuter will check back now for the Monarchs and give Peyton Hoffman a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, good to see other Monarchs stepping up and filling the void.
Ryan Reuter with 7. Now he spins, plays it to Creighton Renz. Luke Reuter off a screen. Comes down on the baseline. Now Ryan Plays it baseline to Creighton Renz. Thought about it for about a split second. Said, no, a little bit out of my range. Now Reuter picked up by McAlonen. Ryan plays it to Renz. Looking underneath. Good coverage by Victoria. TJ Flax, they're going to call him for the travel. Turnover on the Monarchs. That's their fourth. Victoria's turned it over 6 times. We have 1:16 to play in the first quarter. Monarch basketball brought to you by Lewis Automotive Group, Crop Production Services of Hayes, High Plains Roofing, and by State Glass Company. 1:13 to play first quarter. TMP by 10. Colin Kisner will drive inside, spins off the glass, no, rebound tip. TMP has it up the floor. Luke Reuter from his brother Ryan goes in, layup, no, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with TMP. A good hustle by Corley coming in from behind to knock that away. Joe Hurdle calls the play from the sideline, calls for number 4. Little number 4. Creighton Renz has it at the elbow. Now TJ Flax. Luke Reuter off the curl. Baseline, nowhere to go with it. Now to his brother Ryan at the free throw line. Drives in, fake pass, layup is good! Ryan Reuter with 9. He's having himself a heck of a first quarter, 17-5.
They continue to give him the drive, and he's taking it right to the rim.
And a pass out of bounds with 34.5 seconds to play. TMP by 12, Victoria with the basketball. Victoria gets it in, stolen by Reuter. He went to the ground to get that one. Low up the floor for TMP, plays it to Renz, and he tried to go across the lane. It's a turnover, and then TMP gets it back. Victoria's like, I don't want it. You can take it back. See if TMP goes for the final shot. Reuter plays it in the corner to his brother Luke. Topside TJ Flax. Joe Hurdle says, Reuter, get out there. Go get it. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Now they're going to go with it. Ryan at the elbow, looking for some help. Plays it to Luke. His three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. And the Monarchs with an impressive first quarter. They lead it 17-5 as we go to quarter number 2. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team. Kerner Chiropractic.
17-5, TMP by 12 as we start the second quarter. Monarch basketball brought to you by M&D Incorporated, Ellis County Abstract and Title Company, Thomas More Prep Marion, and Lifetime Dental Care. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. Boy, Dave, the Monarchs without Jared Vidstum, who's now on the floor to start the second quarter after he got in early foul trouble. A big lift from Ryan Reuter, 9 first quarter points. Underneath, Dinkle goes up and scores against Vidstum. Brady Dinkle with his first 2. 17-7. Victoria back to within 10. Knights, we'll see what they're opening up with. They're going to be in a 3-2 zone, so TMP is going to have to find some answers. Jared Vidstum gets it, and he's going to be fouled by Victoria. It's either going to be McAlonen or Brungart. We'll see who they whistle it on. Official all the way over to our near side. That's going to go on Brandon Brungart, his first and the team's 4th. Hoffman with the inbounds for TMP, gets it to Reuter. Ryan left open for a split second. The ball's tipped out of bounds as he tried to skip it across the floor to Peyton Hoffman. Peyton will inbound it right in front of the Victoria bench. TMP stacks everybody up across the free throw line. Looking for the inbound. They get it to Vidstum, hands it right back to Hoffman. Peyton penetrates the zone, floats it up off the glass, can't get it, gets another one, goes up again and scores. Boy, Peyton with 6, padding his offensive rebounding stats, and got it to go. But again, that penetration, Dave, makes that possible. Corley now floats one up, no good, rebounded by Reuter for TMP. Ryan up the floor to Hoffman. Hoff on the left wing, looking inside, skip past to Reuter. He'll go baseline, thought about the floater, now skips it to the top of the key to Hoffman. Back to Reuter, plays it baseline to Vidstum. His 15-footer is short, rebounded out of there by Dinkle for Victoria. Brady will push it into the front court. Skip pass, and that's going to go off the foot and out of bounds. It will be TMP basketball. 9th turnover for Victoria. Monarchs have the basketball back with a 12-point lead. Monarchs on the offensive end. TJ Flax plays it to Hoffman, across to Vidstum. His layup is good. Good ball movement by TMP. First 2 for Jared Vidstum. 21-7, TMP by 14.
That was a nice extra pass by Hoff to find Vidstum right at the rim.
Boy, TMP really pressuring Victoria on the perimeter. McAlonen step back, 18-footer, good. That is 5 for Eric McAlonen. 21-9 is the score. Monarchs walk it into the front court. Vidstum in the corner. He nearly threw it away, but Ryan Reuter was able to track it back down. In the corner to Vitz, looking to skip it to Lowe. Hayden inside, plays it to Hoffman, but it's knocked out of bounds. And it's going to, well, they're going to say it was off of TMP. A turnover on the Monarchs. David McFarland in now for TMP. Luke Reuter back in as well.
One of those the official didn't see underneath who it was off of, and communicated and said it was off of TMP and went the other way.
TMP by 12. Victoria with the basketball, and Dinkle's going to be fouled. He is creating some space using that speed. That foul's on Luke Reuter. That will be his first. McAlonen with the inbound for TMP, gets it into Fawn and Steele, back to McAlonen, dumps it into Brungart, leans in, off the glass and in. Brandon Brungart with his first 2, 21-11.
Yep, Vitz kind of backing off, not wanting to pick up that 3rd foul, and can't blame him, kept his hands up.
It made it a little difficult. McFarland in the corner for TMP. Sophomore had it knocked out of bounds by McAlonen. It stays with TMP. 5:16 to play first half. Monarchs by 10. And a timeout for TMP. We'll take it with you. 5:16 to play first half. TMP 21, Victoria 11. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. This presentation is brought to you by Nextech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bank and Ryan Appraising Services, a lead provider of real estate valuations. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case toll wireline services covering the state of Kansas. Chemical Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires.
On top by 10 with 5:16 to play second quarter. Monarchs have led by as many as 14. A little 4-0 run by Victoria. TMP in a little bit of foul trouble. Chase Romeo with 2, Jared Vidstum with 2 for the Monarchs. On the floor for TMP will be Hoffman, Flax, McFarland, Luke Reuter, and Vidstum. Victoria with Brungart, Fawn and Steele, McAlonen, Corley, and Dinkle. Vidstum gets the pass. Now Flax thinks about the dribble drive. Now we'll go in, plays it in. It's going to be out of bounds off of TMP. A turnover on the Monarchs.
Well, trying to post up off inside, and just really no room to get that entry pass in there that time.
Dinkle on the outside. Monarchs switching those screens, which they did so well against Hill City. Corley with a jumper just inside the free throw line, his first 2. It is a 6-0 run by the Knights, 21-13, TMP by 8. McFarland a bounce pass to Flax, penetrates the zone, floats off the glass, and they're going to say he traveled before he could score, or before he could shoot it. And Reuter and Lowe back for TMP. Luke Reuter and McFarland will sit for the Monarchs. Now Victoria, who trailed by 14, now only trail by 8 and have the basketball. TMP needs to amp up that defensive pressure that worked so well for him. Dinkle on the perimeter, plays it to Brungart, now in the corner to Dinkle, goes in and nearly lost it. Ball's on the ground, turnover. Here comes TMP with the basketball. Flax leads the break. Peyton Hoffman, a jumper from distance, missed everything, and it's going to be Victoria basketball on the rebound. Peyton just looking for that quick strike three. McAlonen inside, shot up, no good. Fitstum strong for the board, and then it's knocked away out of bounds. It will be TMP basketball. Boy, Jared went in strong for that board, and you have to against these guys. If you go in light, you will be in trouble. You will not win that battle. Just under 4 to play in the first half. TMP by 8 with the basketball. Low in the lane. Baseline layup by Flax. Blocked by McAlonen. Gets it back. Dinkle left to right on the far side for Victoria. Into the front court. Settles things down. Now McAlonen picked up by Flax. Picks up his dribble. Victoria will rotate it around. In the corner, Corley. Baseline jumper up and good.
He's starting to feel it.
Taylor Corley with 4, 21-15. It is a 6-point ball game, an 8-0 run by Victoria, and TMP is struggling right now to get anything going. Who's going to do it for the Monarchs? TJ Flax cuts in the lane, plays it to Hoffman. He rolls it in. Hoffman with 8, 23-15. You'd like to see more of him and Jared Fitstum involved in the offense for TMP. Dinkle plays it baseline to McAlonen. Skips it back out to Dinkle. Now Corley. Floater. No good. Rebounded by Vitz. It's like, you're not going to go up above me for this one. Jared will push it into the front court. Lays it off, and it's stolen. Here comes Dinkle the other way. Goes in for the layup. Oh, and he is fouled hard. And an intentional foul is going to be called against Peyton Hoffman. Boy, Peyton went up. And, these guys know each other very well. And an intentional foul called on Peyton Hoffman. So it will be 2 free throws for Brady Dinkle. And Peyton's not happy, but the way that arm came across that chest, even though he tried to hold him up.
Yeah, it looked like the intent. I mean, I know he's probably going for the basketball, but bringing it down that hard.
Dinkle will shoot a pair of free throws and hits the first one.
Justifiable call.
Yep. Dinkle now with 3, and the lead for TMP is back to 7. Second free throw for Dinkle. Got it. Hits a pair. Now Victoria will have the basketball. 23-17, a three-pointer, and Victoria could be back to within 3 on this possession. You wonder if TMP just lost a little bit of their pizzazz. Layup on the inbounds as TMP lost everything on the backside as Colin Kisner scores his first 2. 23-19, it is a 4-point ball game.
Well, you just can't let up. We talked about how physical they play, and they're going to keep coming at you no matter what the score is.
Gets his rebound, puts it back, and I believe they're going to count the shot. There's been no official call by the crew, and they do count the bucket. Hoffman in double figures with 10. Colin Kisner called for the foul.
I think about all his points have come off of missed first shot and following it back with offensive rebound and putback.
25-19, Monarchs back up by 6 with 2:25 to play. First half free throw from Hoffman is good. Peyton 3 for 3 from the line. He has 11. 26-19, the TMP lead is 7. Dinkle guarded by Lowe. They will switch things out. Fonensteel traveled with it. Turnover number 11 on Victoria. McAlonen back for the Knights will replace Brungart. 2:13 to play first half. TMP by 7 with the basketball. They've led by as many as 14 here in the second quarter. Reuter in the corner to Vidstum. Jared back to Ryan. Now they'll play it to Jared. He'll go baseline. Floater is out of bounds. And it's going to be off of TMP.
I think he was looking to pass that across the baseline and caught it off the
corner of the backboard. So a turnover on the Monarchs? I'll call it that. Because that was a shot. Vitz missed it by about 5 feet, and that doesn't happen. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Victoria.
Good position by Hoff.
Fahnensteel came crashing in, and Peyton Hoffman stood his ground. Turnover on the night.
Well, that's one thing they do. They drive so hard to the basket. If you can get there, it's easier said than done. But if you can get there and get your feet set, you might be able to pick up a couple of those.
1:47 to play in the first half. TMP with the basketball, leading by 7. Victoria, three-pointer by Reuter on the far side, and no good. Rebounded by McAlone. Of course, Victoria's went to this 3-2 zone here in the second quarter, too. That's part of what's holding up for TMP. Corley nearly threw it away. Loose ball. It is going to be off of Victoria, and it will be TMP basketball. It's turnover number 13 on the Knights. A really nice crowd for Tuesday night basketball here at the field house. Romy goes baseline. Now Lowe has it. He tries to get it in the lane to Hoffman. It's a turnover. TMP loses it. Number 11 on the Monarchs. McAlonen into the front court to Dinkle. TMP has a near steal by Vidstum. Boy, Jared was looking coast to coast possibly on that one. Victoria nearly throws it away. Not looking pretty right now for the Knights, and a double dribble was called on Dinkle.
And for the Monarchs, number 15, TJ Flax.
TJ Flax in for the Monarchs, replacing Hayden Lowe. Under a minute to play. TMP with the 7-point lead. Vidstum thought about the three. Reuter swings it around to Flax and the baseline to Romy. Chase guarded closely by McAlone, and they play it to Vitz. Goes up strong and scores.
What a nice catch.
4 for Vidstum. 28-19. TMP back by 9 with 34 seconds to play in the first half. Corley gets a screen up top. Now plays it inside, and it's going to be stolen by the Monarchs. TMP a chance to go for the final shot with 24 seconds unless they get something else here quickly. Flax out to Hoffman. Now Romy from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Corley for Victoria. Now the Knights with an opportunity for the final shot of the half. Into the front court, McAlonen with the basketball. Drives in. It's stripped away by TMP. Turnover. Monarchs have to get it up the floor quickly to Vidstum. Lays it up. Couldn't get it. Boy, heck of an effort to try to get that one in. He knew he didn't have much time, and I believe that would have counted had it gone, but it did not go, and we are at halftime. TMP 28, Victoria 19. More from Al Billinger Fieldhouse when we come back. This is Monarch Basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com.
Welcome back to Al Bellinger Fieldhouse as we get ready to start the second half. The TMP Monarchs and the Victoria Knights. TMP with a 9-point lead as we get ready to start the second half. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. Dave, I think TMP needs to be aggressive towards the rim again here in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Want to go right at them and attack the basket.
Monarchs with Reuter, Romy, Bitston, Hoffman, and Flax to start the second half. Victoria remains in that zone, trying to give TMP some issues. Monarchs trying to flash towards the bucket. Now they're going to go Flax, left wing jumper for TJ, way off. Romy right there for the rebound. He was surprised it came off so quick, and Chase with his first two of the game.
Collecting the garbage and putting it away.
McAlonen on the outside, picked up by Bitston. Now into the lane, tough one for Brungart. It's out of bounds off of, well, somebody. It looks like it's off of Victoria. Not a very good signal from the official, but now we know. 7:24 to go third quarter. TMP by 11. Their largest lead was 14. Victoria was able to slice that down to 4, but TMP's done a pretty good job since then. Rebounded by Reuter on the miss from McAlonen. Here comes TMP into the front court. Ryan, they will swing it around. TJ Flax to Hoffman. Peyton plays it in the corner to Romy. Chase will swing it around. Now between the circles to Reuter. Joe Hurdle wants them to set the offense. They do just that. They're going to go back to Reuter. He's open for three. Ryan's no good. Rebound comes down long to Hoffman. Peyton, a short floater on the baseline is good. Boy, Peyton Hoffman's been really good tonight. 32-19 Monarchs. Dinkle will run the point for the Knights as he goes to McAlonen on the right side. Now they go back to Dinkle. Drives inside, and what are we going to have?
Call that a block, I think, on Romy.
Block on Romy. Pretty good collision going in there. And that will be the third foul on Romy. And 2 free throws coming for Brady Dinkle in the process. Kistner back for Victoria. Hayden Lowe back for TMP. Dinkle 2 out of 2 from the line, 4 points in the first half.
Going to call that on the floor.
They're going to call it. I didn't think it was a shooting foul, but I was like, okay. So they will key it in. The Knights will have it on the baseline. McAlonen to Corley. Baseline drive. Tough jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hoffman. One of the best rebounding guards around. Peyton Hoffman. He's going to go right to the rim. Lay it up and in. Peyton Hoffman with 15. Victoria never stopped the basketball. The largest lead for the Monarchs right now at 15, and a foul on TJ Flax in the front court. A nice move by Peyton.
It was. Split the defense out front right to the rim again.
Get it inbounded to Corley. Now to Dinkle. Monarchs man-to-man defense. Dinkle looking for some help to McAlonen. Gets a screen, baseline. Steps back out with a left-handed dribble. Now Dinkle will go towards the baseline. Plays it to Corley. Across the lane, knocked out of bounds by Bitston. It will stay with TMP, or with Victoria, with 5:57 to play in the third.
Really good defense again on this possession by the Monarchs, making them work around the perimeter, chasing everything, switching up nicely.
Inbounds to Fawn on steal. Now Dinkle will have it for the Knights. Left-handed dribble, plays it on the baseline to Corley. Across the lane, nearly stripped away. Loose ball. Brungart goes up, can't score it. Rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Victoria.
Look, it's on Brungart coming over the back. Are they calling that on?
They calling that on McAlonen? He was nowhere. And we have a technical foul.
They're calling that on Flax? Okay.
How did they call that on TJ? And then Brendan Brungart is called for a technical foul.
I thought that's who they were going to call the foul on.
Well, me too. When he goes 1-5, I'm like, well, McAlonen was nowhere close. I don't think TJ Flax was either. Oh, well, I guess Bitston will shoot a couple of free throws as Brungart gets the foul on the technical. TJ Flax gets the foul on the personal. Free throw from Vidstum is good. It's 5 for Jared. He'll have another. Monarchs lead by 16. Second free throw, good. I'm not going to mention a name, but I have not called a game in the Mid-Continent League that that official hasn't called a technical foul. 36-19, and TMP will get the basketball. And Victoria wants a timeout. They feel things getting away from them. 5:43 to play. We'll take it with you here in the third quarter. Monarchs by 17. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coating, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
.543 to play. Third quarter, TMP with a 36-19 lead over the Victoria Knights. Monarchs an 8-0 run to start this third quarter. Largest lead, Dave Barber. TMP playing hard and trying to extend this lead and maybe finish this thing off early.
Yeah, I think Coach talked about it before the game, that the toughness is part of the game, is a mental thing, and the Monarchs have taking that to heart, I think, tonight and being aggressive all night long.
TMP with Lowe, Ryan Reuter, Vidstum, Hoffman, and Renz on the floor. Hoffman in the lane, dumps it inside. It's tipped and turned over. TMP, 12th turnover, first of the second half. Victoria's yet to turn it over this half. Corley, baseline floater, good. Taylor Corley has been aggressive. He has 6.
Yeah, they continue to try to force it inside at times. Victoria's really packed that zone in, making it awful tough to get it inside.
The Monarchs are going to have to bust that zone from the outside. Low nearly threw it away. Loose ball, plays it to Hoffman. Peyton goes off the glass and scores. One of the best games I've seen Peyton Hoffman play. He has 17, 38-21. Dinkle goes inside, floats one up and scores. That's 6 for Brady Dinkle. 38-23, TMP by 15. 4:38 to play here in the third. Monarch basketball brought to you by Discovery Drilling, Hertz Rent-A-Car, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, and Progressive Physical Therapy. Low in the lane, lost another one. That's a turnover for TMP. That's 13. Dinkle into the front court. Crossover dribble, shot blocked. Here comes TMP with the basketball. Low up the floor to Hoffman. Peyton across the lane to Vidstum. Left-handed layup is good for Jared. He has 8. 40-23. Corley baseline goes in strong. No good. No call on the contact. TMP will run with it. Ryan Reuter bounce pass, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Victoria. Brungart back in. Carlene will appear for the first time in the second half. McAlonen and Fonensteel will sit for Victoria. Hoffman looking inbounds. Plays it deep. It's nearly turned over. Now in the corner, Peyton. A 3 ball on the way. Good.
Why not?
Peyton Hoffman on fire. He has 20. Monarchs by 20. 43-23. Boy, Peyton just saying, give me the basketball, let's go. On the outside, Kistner. Collin goes in the lane. Tough shot, no. And are we going to have a travel? We do have a travel called before the shot. Turnover number 17. Dylan Dronberger didn't agree with it, said something to the official. Probably realized he better not say too much because of the aforementioned short fuse we've seen. Monarchs by 20 with the basketball. Peyton Hoffman skip past Reuter, open 3 ball on the way, off the mark, rebounded by Victoria. Here come the Knights. Right to left on the far side, Corley. Drives baseline, Floater, no good. Rebounded by Vitson, goes up strong. Plays it up the floor to Reuter. Ryan will go up, lay it in. Nope, missed it. And then Victoria with the rebound. Brungart has it. Boy, Reuter just short-armed it or something. Maybe I called it, well, I know I called it a little bit too early because it didn't go in. So Victoria on the offensive end. Dinkel to Corley at the free throw line. Now Kisner will cross over with the left hand at the free throw line, plays it back to Corley, and traveled with the basketball. Went up for that jump shot, and all of a sudden there was defenders in his face and came down. And, well, you have to get rid of the basketball in this game.
And number 24, Cooper
Fawn Steele, McAlonen back for Victoria. 2:35 to play in the third quarter. TMP in control, leading at 43-23. Vidstum in the corner. Will swing it around. He gets it back, plays it to Hoffman, and a foul over the back on Brandon Brungart. That will be his third. Second team foul on Victoria.
Fouls on the line, number 45, Brandon Brungart, his third.
Hoffman to inbound it for TMP. Gets it to Renz, left open, goes up off the glass, can't score it. Vidstum with the rebound, can't score at the left hand. McAlonen clears for Victoria. Couple of point-blank opportunities for TMP. McAlonen down the lane, a foul is going to be called, and he'll get 2 free throws. That foul is going to be on Creighton Renz, his first, fourth team foul on TMP. Oh, they're going to call that on Peyton Hoffman. That's his second. And the free throw goes in. Corley will check in and replace Dinkel. 6 points now for McAlonen. Next one no good, rebounded by Fawnensteel. Thought about the jumper. Now they'll swing it up top to Corley. Looks on the baseline to McAlonen, shot blocked, and a foul is going to be called inside on Victoria.
Fouls on the ninth, number 45, Brandon
Brungart has just picked up his fourth personal foul, and he will come out of the lineup, calling Kisner back for the Knights. 2:03 to play in the third. TMP by 19. Reuter will jog it up on the near side, left to right for TMP. Low. Dribble drive, nearly lost it, did lose it. Boy, Hayden's had a hard time keeping that basketball when he penetrates into that little crevice in the zone. Corley spins baseline, bounce pass stolen by TMP. Here come the Knights defensively. TMP on offense. Hoffman on the left wing, looking inside. Now Peyton looking for a skip pass. Reuter helps him out between the circles, just above the top of the key. Now Creighton Renz dumps it down to Hoffman. He's triple teamed out to Reuter. They swing it to Lowe. Inside to Hoffman. A really nice look from Hayden Lowe. Shot's no good, but Peyton will shoot a couple of free throws. A nice wraparound pass that time by the junior.
Yeah, it was. And a good move at the basket by Hoffa. Just couldn't get it to drop, but got to the free throw line with the contact.
McAlonen the foul. Hoffman to shoot 2 for TMP. That one's no good. He was 3 for 3 from the line before that one. He was only 33% coming into this game. Second free throw for Peyton, no good. Rebounded by Renz. Creighton goes up, he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be on McAlonen as well. So Creighton Renz, who is 0 for 1 from the free throw line, will shoot a couple. First free throw for Creighton is right in there. He has 3 off the bench for TMP. Dinkel will come back now for Victoria and replace Fawnensteel. Second free throw for Renz on the way. Good, he hits a pair. Sophomore has 4. 45-24, TMP by 21, their largest lead. A near steal by Reuter. And forget the near, and it's going to go around the sideline. Victoria will keep the possession. Then it's knocked out of bounds by Ryan. Those hands are just devastatingly quick if you're not ready for it.
Well, we talked about how well he played offensively, and the thing that kind of goes away is he always plays solid defense.
Victoria down by 21 with the basketball. Guess who? Reuter with the steal. Plays it up the floor. TMP will keep it. Ryan will have it, says let's set some offense. Victoria's turned it over again. Hoffman in the lane. The floater goes, and he is fouled. Peyton Hoffman with 22 and goes to the line. Colin Kisner picks up his second. 5th team foul on Victoria. TMP by 23. Free throw for Hoffman. Short, no good. 47-24. Monarchs with their largest lead. Dinkle will go baseline. Wrap around, no. And a foul on TMP. That might be on Peyton Hoffman. And that is Peyton's third. 5 in now for the Monarchs. Luke Reuter, Chase Romey, Michael Lager for the first time. TJ Flax is back, as is David McFarland. Corley gets the inbounds and immediately fouled. TJ Flax will pick up his third.
Yeah, that's just a good move. Get all 5 players on the floor. Give these starters, the guys, kind of a break, long break going into the 4th period.
Chase Worth will check in now and replace Flax. McAlone in inbounds. Corley misses the shot. Rebounded. It's going to be loose. TMP will have it. Romey has it knocked away from behind by Carlene. It will stay with TMP. And the Monarchs will key it in on the baseline. Reuter will inbound it. Luke looking for some help, gets it to Romey. Goes for the shot, misses. Good sportsmanship by McAlone helping him up. And Eric McAlone has picked up 3 fouls here in the 3rd quarter, and Chase Romey will go to the line. He's only shot 3 free throws so far this season. He's 2 out of 3. Chase's free throw is up and way short. Second free throw for Chase. The Monarchs leading by 23, 47-24 is the score. Second free throw is good for Romey. He has 3. And the Monarchs have doubled up Victoria. It's 48-24. Dinkle down the lane, shot partially blocked, loose ball, and a foul is going to be called inside. Who's it on? Looks like it's on TMP, judging by the fact that the Monarchs are already lining up. When McAlone hit the floor pretty hard. Michael Lager is called for the foul, his first. 7th team foul, so it's a 1-and-1 for McAlone. He is 1 out of 2 from the line tonight. Official Josh Hudson making sure that Eric's okay before he shoots the first of possibly 2. And that one is in. 7 points for McAlone. 48-25, TMP up by 23. Second free throw, rims off, no good. Good rebound by Lager. Michael will push it up the floor to Romey. He goes inside, traveled with the basketball. Turnover on TMP, so Victoria will have a chance for the final shot of this 3rd quarter.
And for the Monarchs, number 24, Cooper Farnsdale.
Down to 10 seconds in the quarter. Dinkle picked up by McFarland. Monarchs helping out. Dinkle still picked up by McFarland. Baseline jumper up, no good. Rebound tip. TMP has it, and that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters of play, Monarchs are in control. TMP 48, Victoria 25. We are back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Starting the fourth quarter, TMP leading 48-25. The Monarchs with Worth, Luke Reuter, McFarland, Lager, and Romy. Victoria with Dinkle, Brungart, McAlonen, Corley, and Fonensteel. And that ball is thrown inside, and a foul is going to be called on TMP.
Boy, had pretty good position, got to the ball first.
Yeah. All right, so Romy picks up his fourth foul. It will be a 1-and-1 for Brady Dinkle. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Misses the free throw, rebounded by Romy. Right side, Luke Reuter. Looking inside, McFarland off of a screen, thought about the three-pointer. Now goes around, in some trouble, plays it inside to Lager, and a foul is going to be called on Victoria. And I believe it's going to be Corley. We'll see. It is on Taylor Corley. It's his first by our count. And that will send Lager to the line to shoot 1-and-1. He's 2 for 4 on the season. Free throws up and good. So Lager hits the first. 49-25 Monarchs by 24. Second free throw from Lager is no good. Rebounded by Victoria. 49-25 TMP. Knights up the floor, 7.5 to go. And that's got to be an offensive foul, and it is on Fonensteel as Chase Romy stands in and takes the punishment. Third on Fonensteel. 21 turnovers now on Victoria.
Fouls on the night, number 24, Cooper Fonensteel. His third.
5 in for TMP. Creighton Renz, Jared Vidstum, Peyton Hoffman, Ryan Reuter, and TJ Flax. In the corner, Renz with the basketball. Now a bounce pass to Flax in the left corner to Vidstum. Skip pass to Reuter. Ryan at the free throw line into Hoffman. Back out to Flax, and that's going to be a 3-second call on Peyton Hoffman. Just standing in there a little bit too long, and official gave him the benefit of the doubt until he passed the ball out, and then he still stayed in there. It's like, okay, you've been in too long. You're going to have to go to the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks and get a permit to stay in there any longer. Under 7 to go. Corley underneath the McAlonen, goes up, can't hit it, rebounded by Vidstum for TMP. Reuter pushes it left to right in front of us. Now Vidstum. Back to Reuter. Ryan thought about the three. Boy, Victoria all over him. He's pump faking. Can't really find an opening. Flax dumps it in. Now a wraparound layup is good by Renz, but a foul on the floor. It will be a 1-and-1 for Peyton Hoffman. Started off the game 3 out of 3 from the free throw line, but has missed his last 3.
Yeah, he's been working hard. He might have got legs out from under him, had a little break now. Maybe he can get that shot back.
1-and-1. Peyton's free throw, no good. Actually, it's 2 shots. It's a double bonus for TMP. He's missed 4 in a row. He'll have another opportunity. Free throw is on the way, and it rolls home. 23 for Peyton Hoffman. 50-25. TMP, their largest lead of the ball game. Corley out to Fonensteel. His 3 is no good. Rebounded by Hoffman for TMP. Peyton up the floor to Reuter. Ryan is able to get through some traffic. Bounce pass, out of bounds, turnover TMP. Looking for Creighton Renz and just a little bit too far out in front of him. McAlonen plays it to Brungart. Guarded by Vidston. Monarchs have done a good job reacting to Victoria. And there's a turnover by the Knights. Here comes Reuter. Plays it to Flax. Over, and that's going to be a blocking foul. Surely. As TJ Flax paid it over to Peyton Hoffman. Officials are going to talk about it. And that foul is going to go on Cooper Fonensteel, his fourth. TJ Flax to the line to shoot a pair. He is 1 for 1 from the line on the season. Senior dribbles. Shot up and short. Monarchs free throw woes continue. Kisner into the lineup now for Fonensteel, who is sit on the bench. Cooper scoreless so far in the ball game. Second free throw for TJ Flax is on the way, and it rolls around and down. Lowe will replace Creighton Renz now for TMP. 51-25. TMP. TJ Flax with his first point of the ball game. Well, no danger tonight of TMP taking Victoria for granted or playing soft. Joe Hurdle, I think, will be happy with how his team has come out and performed tonight, defensively and offensively. Brungart, guarded by TJ Flax. Into the lane, lays it off for McAlonen. He lays it in. It is 9 for McAlonen. 51-27. Vidston to Reuter. Ryan now plays it to TJ Flax on the right wing. Top side, Ryan Reuter, three-pointer up. No good. Rebounded. Going to be tipped out to Dinkle for Victoria. Into the front court. Into the lane. Backs back out. Nearly gets the ball stolen. And then TJ Flax commits his fourth personal. Unless that's his fifth. That might be his fifth. I don't think I ever marked the one down where we had the technical foul. So that's 5 on TJ. He finishes with 1. And Renz will be back in now for the Monarchs. It's a 1-and-1 for Brady Dinkle. He's 2 out of 3 from the line. He did miss a front end of a 1-and-1 earlier this quarter. That one's up and in. 7 points for Dinkle. Second free throw, no good. Peyton Hoffman clears for the Monarchs. Boy, Peyton has grabbed his share of rebounds tonight.
Both ends.
Yeah, he has. Monarchs by 23. Lowe, out to Reuter. Baseline to Renz, into Hoffman, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kisner. Well, Victoria will not stop scrapping, I can promise you that. And the rebound, fought for on the floor. Renz has it for TMP, pushes it up the floor to Hoffman. Across the lane to Lowe, back out to Reuter. Hayden not comfortable with where that one was going. Now they get it to Renz. Boy, if Creighton just turns and looks, Hoffman for 3, got it. Peyton Hoffman with 26 tonight for the Monarchs. Picking up where Jared Vidston left off against Hill City. Corley loves that floater, except when a 6'7" guy steps in front of you. Decides not to shoot. Now into the lane, Kisner nearly double dribbled with the basketball. Corley dumps it down, tipped away, stolen by TMP. And then the Monarchs will keep it. Ryan Reuter comes away with some change. Plays it to Lowe, layup no, but a foul, and Hayden Lowe will go to the line.
Boy, had Lowe set up, and that was a no-look pass. Reuter with a nice look to Lowe to get him to the line here.
That was on the Knights, number 5, Colin Kisner.
Colin Kisner whistled for the foul, his third. Hayden Lowe, 2 out of 3 from the line, shoots a pair for TMP. First one's up and good. 3 points for Lowe. Had a nice layup on the baseline in the first half. Second free throw for Hayden. Bounces up and in. Got the friendly roll. He has 4. Timeout for TMP. We'll take it with you. 3:51 to play. TMP in control. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
Presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
56-28. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yep. Welcome back to Al Billinger Fieldhouse. 3:51 to play. TMP in control of this one over Victoria, 56-28. Jeremy McGuire and Dave Barber. The Monarchs have just played awfully well tonight, Dave.
Yeah, they really have. They took control early and has just maintained. Victoria made a nice run at them early in the first half, but they have really controlled and contained the tempo of this game.
The Knights with the basketball. TMP with a fresh 5 on the floor. Worth, McFarland, Lager, Luke Reuter, and Romy. Jumper by McAlona, no good. Rebound on the backside, no, and a foul on TMP. 2 free throws coming for Victoria. That foul on David McFarland. That will be his first personal. Free throw is up and good for Colin Kisner. Second free throw is on the way and good, so Kisner hits a pair. He has 4. Monarchs lead it by 26. $56-30. Lowe checks back in. He has it. Now plays it to Lager. Into Chase Romy in the lane. And shuffled. Travel on TMP goes the other way. Kisner dumps it down inside, and it's stolen by Michael Lager. TMP will push it. McFarland behind the back. Looking for some help, backs it out. TMP will set the offense. Hayden Lowe will take it with 3:05 to play. Hayden backs it to Lager. Now on the right elbow to Chase Romy. Chase looking for Luke Reuter, still looking for somebody. Nobody there. Now McFarland, elbow jumper for David, no good. Rebound by Lowe for TMP. Hayden to Lager in the lane, shot no good. Rebound pulled down, Lager will have his own. Now he'll go baseline, floats it across to Reuter. Luke, a tough floater, no good. Rebound to Victoria, foul on TMP. That will go on Luke Reuter.
Foul on the Monarchs, number 32, Luke Reuter.
That's the second on Luke. Double bonus for Victoria. Brandon Brungart will go to the line. 6'2" senior. TMP is going to move to 3-2 on the year, have a 3-game winning streak. Victoria will drop to 500 at 2-2. Free throw is good for Brungart. Not a lot of arch on that one, but it found its way into the bucket. Second free throw, no good by Brungart. Outlet, here comes TMP with the basketball. David McFarland will have it. Crossover, plays it on the left side. 56-31 TMP. Now David with it on the right wing. Plays it to Chase Romy just inside the three-point line. Low on the baseline, inside to Lager. Michael will try to make a baseline move. He's fouled. And that will be 5 on Brandon Brungart. He knows it. I'm just going to go to the bench, coach. 56-31 TMP. Chase Worth will come in now, replacing Chase Romy. So 2 free throws for Michael Lager. He's 1 out of 2 from the line tonight. First free throw is on the way and good. is 2 points now for Lager. Second free throw. It's on the way, and good. He hit them both. 3 points for Lager, 3 out of 4 from the line tonight. 5 out of 8 on the season. TMP by 27, 58-31. Shot in the lane is good for Victoria. Eric McAlonen, he has 11. Michael Lager on the other end for TMP. I'm looking down in Staten. Good thing my color guy is paying attention. As Brady Dinkle scores on the other end for Victoria. So 60-35 for TMP. A minute 40 to play. Lowe needs to get rid of the basketball. Into the lane to Lager. Moves up, goes with the left hand, can't score it, and a foul on TMP's Chase Worth. And McAlonen will go to the line to shoot a pair.
That was on the Monarchs number 22, Chase Worth.
Chase Worth picks up the foul, his first. Free throw for McAlonen is good. He has 12. 60-36. Second free throw, good. So McAlonen hits a pair, he has 13. Caden Oberle, 6'1" freshman, checks in now for Victoria. 60-37, TMP by 23. Farland on the point for TMP. Loose ball stolen. Here comes Fontensteel. TMP hustling back. The ball is blocked out of bounds by Chase Worth. Boy, Dave, a 23-point lead, a minute 17 to go in the ball game, and TMP is busting their tail back on defense to prevent an easy layup.
Yeah, I got the fresh 5 in there.
And then a travel on Victoria on the other end.
And though you're playing the guys that are getting the extra time here at the end of the game, you absolutely don't want them to let up.
David McFarland will run it for TMP, hands it off to Hayden Lowe as they cross into the front court. Hayden says, I see a gap. He's going to take a short jumper and score. 6 for Hayden Lowe, 62-37 TMP. Again, I think one thing Joe Hurdle's really going to like is his team's defense tonight. Oberle has it stripped away and it's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with TMP, or with Victoria. 48.7 to go. Inbounds, Fontensteel lost it out of bounds, but Michael Lager was the last to touch it. Fans starting to make their way towards the exits. Cooper Windholz, a 5'7" freshman with the basketball, plays it to Carleen. Now they look inside for Fontensteel. It's tipped out by TMP. It will stay with Victoria. I didn't think a team Monarch touched it, but maybe a courtesy sympathy call from the officials. Fontensteel with the inbound, and they're going to call a foul on Lager. And it will be 2 free throws for Colin Kisner. He's 2 out of 2 from the line so far. 2 on Michael. Free throw for Kisner. First one rims home. He has 5, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. The TMP lead is 24. Second free throw, good. Kisner with 6. Down to 33 seconds to play. We'll see if TMP tries to run anything here, if they're just going to call it good. And then a foul is called on Cooper Windholz. And that will send Hayden Lowe to the line to shoot 2. And can somebody please take the whistle away from these guys? And Hayden will go to the line to try and pad his free throw shooting stats. First one's on the way and no good. 62-39. TMP in control. Second free throw for Lowe. On the way. And got that one to go. 7 for Hayden. 3 out of 4 from the line. 63-39 TMP. Victoria goes the other way. Faunensteel goes up. Shot block. Rebound fought for, and a foul. Shocker is called on the play. On the rebound, and so David McFarland will go to the line to shoot 2 on the other end for TMP with 18.8 seconds left to go. So that call was on Bryant Carleen, his first, so McFarland will shoot a pair for TMP. He hits the first. (64-39). Second free throw is good. 65-39. David with his first 2 points of the ball game. 15 seconds left. Kistner right side to Carleen. Baseline jumper up, no good. Rebounded by McFarland for TMP. And a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Monarchs with 5.5 to play. TMP will dribble this thing out. The two teams will soon bid their adieus to each other and move on, but a nice win tonight for the TMP Monarchs. The boys win at 65-39. Girls win at 57-32, and kind of in ho-hum fashion for both teams, Dave. And I guess if you're the Monarchs, you kind of like that because you get some more people into the ball game, especially for TMP, who's playing again on Friday night, get a little bit of rest.
Absolutely, and overall good performance, and you talked about it. Boy, defense is where it starts for both of these teams, and both of them did a good job tonight.
Monarchs win at 65-39. They're now 3-2 on the year. Victoria drops to 2-2. If you're watching on HaysPost.com or Eagles Community Television, our broadcast will end here. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, post-game shows coming up. This is Monarch Basketball.